It's another live. It's Let's Talk to Anna. So it's another Saturday and it's another new day, another weekend. I love weekends a lot because it's the time I get to rest, I get to enjoy and all of that. So yeah, welcome to my life. Thank you for joining again. Oh, mm, so let me wait a bit for us to join. My last live, I said I was going to become more frequent. I will start showing up more. I'll start showing up online more. I'll start coming on live more frequently. Let's see if I can keep it up. Considering considering the fact that this time is very busy for me and I'm always having to do a lot of things. But let's see how it goes. If I can keep up or not. I'm eating apple. I love apples a lot. I think not. I think I eat apple like every day. I eat apples every day. Like I remember when I was younger, I used to low key crave that I get sick so that they can buy apple. Because back then, when you're sick, people tend to buy a lot of fruits for you, especially apples. So I wish I can. So I used to like apples then a lot. Now that I've grown old, now that I'm older, not that I've grown old, now that I'm older. Hi and welcome to my live. This is Let's Talk with and hi, good morning, Kalim. If you're just joining, this is Let's Talk with and you're welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Please don't disappear. Stay. Let's have a conversation. I was talking about um a lot of people when the year is starting, people write new year resolutions, new year goals. These are what I want to achieve. There are people on the side that don't believe in new year resolutions. There are people who feel like, what's the point? I mean, at the beginning of of the year, everybody is high in terms of the vibe is there, the strength, the energy is there to do so many things. And just maybe when it's like 1 week into the year, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you see that the vibe is gone, the desire is gone, all the plans are gone. And that's why, do you know that people who are like coaches, lifestyle coaches, who are like motivational speakers, people who sell some products like, and people who have like motivational videos, people who sell like weight loss products, I think they sell the most in January because that time everybody is willing to do something. For me, I used to do a lot of New Year resolutions, but at a point, I'm like, what's the point of doing something you eventually just kick off and not do it again? So I started going with, not really necessarily going with the flow. I started deciding deliberately to instead work based on what I've achieved the previous year and continue from where I stopped. So instead of saying I'm not going to do this thing, I was like, no, there's nothing like New Year, New Me. We are continuing from where we stopped last year. But sincerely, I feel we should not shame people or make people feel bad for having New Year resolutions. Because I think it kind of give people, it kind of makes some people stay accountable. They want to make things right, they want to do better. Even if they fail, that's okay. They can decide to try again. But to make people feel bad, and to make people to feel bad and feel guilty for deciding. I mean, you see people come online and shame people for having New Year's resolution. Hi, Derek. It's been a long time. Don't mind me. I went I went on a trip, not a trip. PhD became very, very hectic for me. PhD was after my life. It was almost taking my life. So I took a break completely offline. I went offline for a while. I was not doing so many things. I went offline and I almost gave up on this channel. I was like, I don't think I have the time and energy. And I decided to come back again. It's been a while, Derek. How are you? It's been a while. Thank you for joining. It's good to see somebody, some message that I know. At the point, I was feeling very, I was almost giving up on this channel. Like, what's the point of coming online? I mean, people don't watch your videos. People don't even listen to you. I mean, and also the energy is not there sometimes. And when you're overwhelmed by a lot of things, and you know, I'm in a different country going to school, sometimes there's so many documentations you need to do. It's draining. And then my PhD is at almost at the last stage. I'm currently at the last stage of my PhD. I'm praying so hard to graduate. If you are listening to me, please pray for me. I have to graduate this year. I have to get that PhD. I mean, I've sacrificed so much for this PhD. I'm happy to see you, Derek, too. How are you? Have you been? Have you been watching my videos? Yes, we used to have, and I decided to run away. But do you know, one of the things that encouraged me to come back? Someone saw me. Someone sent me a message. Someone that I didn't know that we have not spoken for a very long time. She sent me a message and said, Esther, it's been long I saw your videos. What happened? I'm like, wow, so there are people who watch my videos. It's been long you came on live. It's been long I saw your videos. This is somebody that knew me. So that kind of encouraged me. Wow. So people watch my videos. So even if it's one person or two persons or three, it's encouraging to do um to come online, to come on live. I also feel that I need to grow. There are things I have to share. There are things people probably learn from. There are conversations we'll have that will be very impactful. And there are a lot of things I'm learning even in this stage of my life. Managing a PhD, managing a family, combining everything and still showing up every day. It's not easy. I mean, I posted a video where I shared like fragments of my day as a PhD student. It's just a little, but what I do every day. I was the last person to leave my lab yesterday. I had to lock the place up because I had so many things to do. Do you know what it means to work for how many hours without taking a break? Nothing. Oh, really? I'm going to check it out. I didn't know you used to post videos now. I thought you just had the your channel just like that and left it. But I'm going to check it out to watch it. It's been snowing here so much. Like it's been terrible. It's been very heavy. Heavy snow. Very, very heavy. When I mean very heavy. Like the cold is extreme. We've had to experience minus 20 something, minus 20 something. It's cold. Like you have to wear so many layers. I think maybe it's the global warming. Even countries that don't used to experience snow are experiencing snow this year. But of course, it's normal for us here. But this year it was extreme. Like they had to put a lot of equipment on the road everywhere, and people pass snow every time. Fortunately, I'm living in the city in the capital of the country, so there's a lot going on. I mean, they are making so much effort. Like this, they are so efficient, very efficient. Like packing the snow. I mean, you can't even see the snow on the floor. Like on the walkways, they are making sure they are clearing the snow off the walkways so that people don't. I didn't even say it. I fell some day. I fell one of those days. Since I came to this country, this is the first time I'm falling down. I fell down and I almost broke my waist. Hi, Fred. Is it Fredette? Hi, Abo. Abonu. Sorry if I'm if I'm not getting it. I'm so sorry. People get offended when you don't pronounce their names correctly. It's very cold here. It's like minus 20 something this place. It's normal here. We've experienced minus 30, minus 30 something before. So minus 20, minus 20 something. It's normal. But the snow is heavy this year. Last year it was like the snow went on. We had snow, but not so much. But this year it is very, very heavy this year. I think they were saying something along the lines that the kind of snows we're experiencing this year have not happened in several years. They've never experienced it in a long time. The level of snow, the height of the snow. Like you wake up in the morning, you go out, you went to bed last night, the snow was there, and then you wake up in the morning, the height is high up there. And you're like, what just happened? What happened last night? Did somebody go to bring the snow somewhere? Maybe it's global warming. Maybe it's the earth reacting. Maybe it shows life is unpredictable and all of that. It's very cold. Like people are really, really cold. See me normally, I wouldn't wear hoodie inside the house, but I'm wearing today because it's really, really cold. It's very cold. It's getting cold. Thank God that the heater inside are very warm. And then fortunately for us here, the government in this part, the government help with the heating. So the heating is very hot. Like inside the house is very hot. Like you can just wear your shirts. Sometimes I have to open the window every day to let in air because it's usually stuffy because it's very hot inside. The heaters are very hot. I like it because it's only when you get go outside you feel very cold. Is it Abone? Oh god. This name is it looks like a mm, an indigenous name to your place. Please pronounce it for me. Write it in the number of syllables it should be pronounced so that I don't pronounce it wrongly. I may not even get it right. Mine is Ene. It's very simple. Ene. That's all. Finish. Derek, it's good to see you. What have you been up to? You're always going to work at night, I think. But it's good to see you again. Maybe I'll be more motivated to show up online. But now that I'm trying to finish up my program, it's going to be I'm going to be very busy. Well, I think for me this year, since I'm almost doing it, I'm getting towards like the last years. I mean, the last year, I'm going to be documenting a lot so that I have memories. Let me look back at the time. There were days that I was very exhausted that I had to. Does this day my eyes were red and swollen from staring at from working for hours. So those things are memories that one should share and document so that when somebody try to downplay your efforts or try to look down on you would know that you went through a lot to get it. I mean, I know how much sacrifices I've made, how much effort that has been put into getting to this point of my academic journey. It's been a lot, going through so much, not achieving, experiencing failures, breakdowns, and all of that. So, but I feel it's part of life. I feel like life is in phases. Now, I remember I wrote the post some days back, and I was like, when I was younger, when I was in primary school, each time I used to have this fear that how will I cope in the next class? Imagine putting that weight on myself when I was still very young. Imagine being bothered about a class you are not yet in. I mean, I'm in primary one, and then I'm worried about getting to primary two. Like, how will I be able to cope in primary two? I'm not even there yet. I'm already worried about how I'm going to I used to ask myself, will I be able to pass the exams? Will I be able to understand what they're teaching? Am I going to fail? Am I going to pass? Am I going to excel? You know, imagine putting so much weight on yourself when you are not even in that phase. And sincerely, that's what most of us experience. We get to put ourselves under pressure and get to worry ourselves over the stage we are not and even the season we are yet to enter. Imagine me who used to worry about primary two, or let's say grade two or grade three. How will I cope in the next grade? Now I'm doing a PhD. Imagine from primary going to secondary school and then finishing from graduating secondary school, graduating very well, graduating top of my class, and then from there going to university to do something as tedious as veterinary medicine for about 6 or 7 years because I did a pre-degree. And then graduating very well, doing a master's and PhD. This is somebody who used to be very worried about just getting to the next grade. And then you now realize that every stage of life has its own abilities, has its own everything that is needed to that you need to achieve every phase. So there's no need to worry about something that has not come yet. Because sometimes some of us are worried about the future than even the current phase that we are. And then we overburden ourselves, we put ourselves under pressure, we get stressed. If you're just joining, it's been a while that I've been on this channel and I'm coming back again to revive the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to drop your opinion. If there's something you would like me to talk about more, if there are videos you'd like me to make more. And then if you're just new, sometimes I talk about my PhD journey. I'm currently doing my PhD and I'm about and I'm in the last phase of my PhD. So if you're watching this video, just go and pray for me and say, I don't know this girl from anywhere. I just came across her video, but God just help her to succeed. Let her succeed so much. Let her get that PhD so that we'll celebrate. I want to get it this year. PhD is hard. There's so much that we put inside. So I was saying something earlier about how we tend to worry about the season we've not gotten into and the phase, and then we overwhelm ourselves. We forget that for every phase of our life and for every season, what is needed, the grace, the strength, and the abilities that are needed to get through that phase will meet you there. So it's not like you don't need to worry yourself so much. I mean, imagine me being worried about getting to the next grade. How do I get to the next grade? How do I achieve the next grade? What do I do? Will I pass my exams? Will I pass? Will I fail? And then the same kid who used to be very worried about the next phase of our life is currently no longer worried about primary school, high school, kindergarten. That same person has gone through high school, university, done the masters, and doing PhD. It shows that for every phase, what you need that will meet you. You don't need to worry so much. This is not even mere motivation, that's the reality. And the truth is that even if you overwhelm yourself and overwork yourself, you can't fix what's going to happen tomorrow. Of course, there are things you can prepare for, but even if I worried about the next phase of my life, I can't really do so much about it. So what's the point? What's the point? I'm not even there yet. I don't even know what's there for me. I don't even know the challenges I'm going to meet, the people I'm going to meet there. So why am I working myself over for a phase that I'm not there? And then if you look back at your life, you will realize that for every phase of your life, you've been able to get through it. You've been able to experience everything. You've been able to achieve those goals. You've been able to succeed through every phase that you thought were not possible. So you would come to realize that every phase every phase of your life, whatever you need will be provided and will meet you right there. So there's no point working yourself over. If you're worried about tomorrow, I mean, live in the now. Make the most of now. Some of us have deprived ourselves of things we should enjoy, and even of memories we should create, and the kind of life we should live because we are worried about tomorrow that has not even come yet. We have today. Why not enjoy today? Why not make the most of today? Why not live in the moment? You need to stop worrying about tomorrow that has not even come. The future, you don't even know whether you get there, but you have today. Why are you postponing your celebration? Why are you postponing your what you should appreciate, what you should celebrate? Why are you postponing what you should experience and enjoy? Why are you postponing the time you need to spend with those people in your life when when because of tomorrow that you don't even know about it? So I mean, this is to encourage somebody who's probably worried about tomorrow, who is worried about how they're going to cope tomorrow. You have today, so make the most of today. Enjoy this, enjoy the now, live in the moment, and make the most of now. So for me, back to what I wanted to talk about. I remember when I came on this live, I told myself I'm probably going to spend just maybe, I mean, those people that are used to me coming on live, they know I usually used to spend about 10, 15 minutes or at most 20 minutes on live. I don't know how people do it. Maybe that's one of the things I need to work on this year, staying longer on lives. And I don't know, when I see people just showing life where they are doing everything in their life, I don't know if I can do it, like just showing every aspect of my life. I just want some aspect of my life to be left for the imagination. I feel like I don't think I can do it. I think vlogs are very hard to do for people who do them. So, but I'm going to try to improve, like maybe come on live more, show up more on live, maybe spend more time on live. Like when I wanted to come on live today, I gave myself so many reasons. I gave myself excuses. Oh, you need to rest. You need to rest. You need to come alive. And I told myself, okay, let's do this for 5 minutes or 10. That's what I told myself. But now here I am for 20 minutes. I mean, this is progress. Maybe this year I would stay longer, more. So about goals and resolution, I think it's about what we want. You know, one of the things I was speaking to some of my friends about goals is that goals should be personal. You shouldn't set goals that you feel that because everybody's setting goals and because every year you see people say show you their vision boards about the many things they had planned to achieve, and then you're like, oh, why not me? Why don't I achieve so much like that? I don't think it's a must. And it's okay not to have new year resolutions. And if that will help you to achieve your goals, maybe having resolution like this year, I'm going to stop doing this. This year, I'm going to lose weight. This year, I'm going to gain weight. This year, I'm going to be kinder to people. This year, I'm going to stop doing something bad. I'm going to be a better person. You know, a lot of reason why people go back on their words, and a lot of the reason why a lot of people do not uh they start the new year with new year resolutions and they're unable to continue is because one of the reasons is because a lot of times people set new year resolutions and goals without a plan on how they want to achieve them. I'll always be on the side that the reason we never achieve our goals for the year, the reason our new year resolution looks like something we just do every year and never achieve them, is because there's no plan. Just like, okay, I'm going to lose weight this year. It's something you've said. But how do you want to do it? How do you want to lose weight this year? Maybe I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to cut down my food. I'm going to do this. That's it. Okay, I'm going to stop doing this year. Maybe I'm going to stop taking carbonated drinks, for instance. You cannot just say I'm going to stop. What do you want to do? How do you want to achieve it? You can decide to say, okay, I'm going to join a no carbonated drinks challenge online. I'm going to start taking more fruits. I'm going to start drinking taking more. I'm going to look for something to replace carbonated drinks, or I'm going to even give myself like a something to discipline myself. Each time I take a carbonated drink, I have to like pay a fine. I'm going to have an accountability partner. These are ways you want to achieve it. But if you just decide to say, I want to do this year, and you said you want to do resolution, this is your new year resolution, and there's no plan, it's not going to work. And that's why people keep, we say, okay, every year people say, I have a new year resolution, and they're back to the same life they used to live before because there's no plan. It's beyond just writing them down, it's beyond just saying it because people said it, it's beyond just moving with the crowd. It's about having a plan. How do you want to achieve it? What's your plan? What do you want to do? Or you want to add weight this year? How? You're going to stop eating late, you're going to start eating, you're going to stop eating junk. These are all plans on how you want to achieve. I want to get good grades this year. It's not enough to say it and say, okay, this year my plan or my goal, my resolution is to get good grades this year. And then the same you don't read, you don't go to class, you don't attend lectures, you don't do anything. Or I'm going to get a job this year or get a better job. The same you are not applying for jobs. So that's the reason. A lot of people set new resolutions, set goals, but no plans. There's no plan. How you want to achieve it, you just write it down. I want to do this, but how? There's nothing like that. And so that's why we wonder why people say a lot of things and they don't achieve them, why they say they've made resolutions this year, they want to do this, and there's nothing. At the end of the day, before you know, it's gone. I mean, if you are just joining, this is Let's Talk with Enya. We're talking about New Year resolution and goals. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to like. So I was saying something that one of the major reason a lot of people set goals, start the year with new resolutions very strong, and at the end of the year they are back to, I mean, middle of the year, even first month, second month, they've not achieved anything, is because people people set those things, they say it, they some people don't even write it, they just say it, they say it in their mind, but there's no plan. You want to make more money, how? You want to add weight, how? You want to get better grades this year, how? It's not enough to just say it. There's no way you're going to achieve it if you don't have a plan. Okay, I want to make more money. One of the ways I'll do is to get maybe a better job, get a side hustle, start up a business, get another job, or get a better job, cut down on my spendings, start cooking instead of eating out, and then write all of them down. Reduce my expenditure, start living within my means, start saving every month. I mean, these are all many, many ways because you want to achieve one thing, which is you want more money in your account, you want to make more money, you want to save more money. Okay, I want to lose weight this year. How? Okay, I'm going to cut down on my food, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to try to I'm going to start dieting. I'm going to join an accountability group where they will help me stay accountable. I'm going to get a personal accountability partner. I'm going to start running, even if it's once a day or do this every morning. All these are plans because you want to achieve this thing. Okay, I want to achieve this. I want to do well better in school this year. I'm going to attend more lectures. I'm going to read extra. I'm going to read other books. I'm going to read on my own. I'm going to read more. I'm going to spend more time reading. I'm going to cut down on the time I spend on social media. I'm going to cut social media off for at least 1 month. I'm going to get like a way to freeze my social media accounts. Now, all of these are centered and geared towards what? Achieving those goals. So imagine if you just wake up from on the 1st of January, and then you say, I want to do this. You didn't write it down. You didn't pen how you're going to do it. There's no possibility of you achieving them, just leaving them in your mind. But when you put a how and even a when, it helps you stay accountable. You see yourself showing up because you've already had a plan. There's something that makes you and gives you like strength to show up every day. And when you put a why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I want to achieve this. it becomes what helps you stay accountable, and it becomes what helps you show up every day. You see yourself each time I want to do something. That's one of the things that work for me. If I want to achieve anything, if I want to do something, I always attach how. And that's why when you come to tell me something, I ask you how. I would have questions. Because the more I ask those questions and the more I try to break it down, it gives me clarity and it helps me to achieve that thing. Or I want to do this year. I'm going to tell myself, how do I want to achieve it? Oh, I want to start in. I want to do YouTube this year, maybe get 5,000 subscribers. How? It's by showing up. Like me now that I've not been showing up for almost how many months. There's time I'm going to achieve 5,000 subscribers. I don't show up. There's way I'm going to get more views on post videos. I can say that my New Year plan and my New Year goals and my New Year resolution is to get 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Saying it and I've resolved in my heart to achieve that, I can't achieve that. I need to have a plan. You want to get 5,000 subscribers? How? Like me that I've not been trained up for 6 months, I didn't get anything. I didn't get views. I didn't get subscribers. Nothing. My of course my my channel went into hiding. Was hidden because I was not showing up. But if indeed I had resolved to achieve 5,000, how will I do it? I need to come up with a plan. Oh, I'm going to be posting videos maybe once and maybe 3 times in a week. And I'm going to be going on live. I'm going to be frequent. I'm going to improve on my editing skills. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. All these are all strategies to achieve your goals. Anyhow, so as you do your, it's for me. I feel it's not too late yet, even though the year has gone. It's not too late to pick up your goals. It's not too late to go back to that resolutions. Now, may I tell myself that even if I fail at something, I will try again. I'll keep trying. If I tell myself I want to stop doing something, even if I don't stop it immediately, I'll keep trying until I get to try. So even if maybe you set some goals at the beginning of this year and it seems you're back to square one, or they were planned to, there are a lot of things you planned to do, and now with the way the year is going, you've already forgotten about it and you're just stressed and you're like, let's go again next year. It's too late to go again. It's too early to go again next year. I mean, this is just February. So you still have 8 months to achieve your goals. 8 months is still a long time. So instead of just giving up, why not approach them this way this year? Those things you plan on doing, why not plan it? Why not set a plan? How do you want to achieve them? Every one of them. Why not decide out for all of this is how I want to achieve them this year. So instead of giving up on those goals, on those plans of yours, maybe you just need to go back to the drawing board. You just need to pick up that book again, pick up your journal, and write them all over again, and start from the top. And also, and then begin to write a how. And then remind yourself every day the why you decided to do it. You will see yourself just achieving them without stress. I mean, you'll be wondering, how did I get here? How did I manage to do so much? Even yourself, you'll be amazed at yourself, the kind of progress you made. For me, since I started doing that, it became easier for me to achieve my goals. It became easier for me to stay productive. It became easier for me to show up. It became easier for me to do a lot of things because I decided to start approaching my goals from a different perspective. Not just talking about it, not just writing about it, but intentionally planning it and putting out plans. How? I have a why already. This is why I want to do this. How do I want to do it? And when? When all of this is said, it's not even just motivation. You just see yourself showing up because there's a plan, there's a why, there's a how. So I wanted to approach it this year. And even if you have resolutions, don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad that you've been falling and rising. Just go back to the top and start all over. Create a concrete plan and start again. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad that I feel I feel happy coming live today, especially seeing that I saw somebody that people I used to know. Kind of made me feel very happy, and it even encouraged me to stay on this live more. I thought I wouldn't see people when I come online, but I was glad that I saw people show up. Thank you so much for joining this live. Thank you very much. I will show up again, maybe tomorrow, maybe today. I don't know, but thank you so much. I mean, I see that it's been one person for a while. Thank you. Yeah, the reason I'm still on this call talking because there's one person listening to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. And thank you so much to the one or two persons that have been on this live. You're my motivation. You're the reason I keep talking because I feel like someone you encourage me, even if what I'm saying does not make sense to you. The fact that you're still here listening to me means a lot to me. Thank you so much. It means your support. Your support means a lot to me. Thank you so much and do have a lovely weekend. Bye.